Hey, what's happening, guys? Mark Rashad here, MCA agent and member. Here today to bring you some more free training. Uh, we talked to you already about having a professional website. We talked to you about having a domain. We showed you how to do that. Now today we're going to talk to you about getting the 800 number so we can have you looking professional all across the board, okay? Today I'm going to talk to you about a service called Freedom Voice. Okay, there are other services out there such as Grasshopper and Segway, but I use Freedom Voice. I use it all day, every day, and it works for me. Very reasonably priced, very easy to use, very easy to get set up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you in the back office of my Freedom Voice account, and we're going to walk you through it, and we're going to show you a few things, and hopefully it's something that you can use in your business. Like I said, again, you can use the 800 number or your regular phone number, but it's preferable to use the 800 number. You know, you're going to get calls from all across the country once you get into this business, and people like to make free phone calls. Okay, so hey, let's get you set up. Let's walk you through it. Here we go. All right, guys, here we are at the freedomvoice.com website. Here on the home page, I'm going to try to walk you through this as quickly as possible. So, hey, let's get started. You're going to come to the home page here. It kind of floats there, so you want to go back. Here you can see the type of services that you can choose from. You got cloud number and you got a cloud phone. This is for a VoIP system, plug and play. You don't want to really be bothered with that unless that's what you got going on. You got a home phone using VoIP services or what have you. But what you want to do is you want to get yourself an 800 number in the cloud so you can be mobile. Okay, so let's go in here. I'm going to show you what it's talking about in here, learn more. And basically what you can do, you can go in here and learn more about the numbers that you can choose and the pricing. Okay, as you can see, basic package starts at $9.95 and you get a free 30-day trial, which is a beautiful thing, and find out whether or not it works for you or not. Okay, so let's go in here and check it out. We're going to click in here. I'm going to show you the initial process. Basically what you see, you get to this page here and it shows you the different packages, shows you numbers that you can choose from. As you can see, there are plenty of numbers to choose from. It goes on and on and on. So you have no problem getting the 800 number, okay? You can either choose to get an 800 number or you can get a vanity number. Vanity number, as you know, is like, you have an example here, bike, or you can get 1-800 hot dogs if that's what you're into. Okay, it's a little bit more pricey. There's actually a $30 one-time activation fee after the free trial. You can also get yourself a local number if that's what you choose. Only available in the US and Canada. You get a chance to choose the area code that you want. I would suggest that you get an 800 number because most people like to make a free call, and if they see the 800, then they're going to know that it's free, and they're more than likely going to pick up the phone and give you a call without being charged for it. Everybody likes free stuff, right? Okay, here you can choose the prefix that you want, 800, or you can go with a different 800 number, 888, 877. As you know, these are becoming more popular. Myself, I chose 800 because it's the oldest and it's more familiar to everybody, and they don't really have to think about it. They know that call is going to be free. Okay. Again, I say you can pick from a multitude of numbers. I usually try to get something that's easy to remember, something kind of catchy, something like this, 757-2388. Okay, so I'm going to pick that one. I'm going to hit continue, and the next board's going to light up here. It's going to show you the different plans that you can choose from. I have a basic package myself because I don't spend a lot of time on the phone. In this business, we're about speed, and once people go through your website or go through your funnel, they should probably pretty much have all the information that they need. My 800 number is primarily for people that I market to offline because more than likely they're calling about the benefits and they may want to get a few more details or just want to know that it's a real person behind the company. So I have the basic package. Starts at $9.95. Okay, you get 400 minutes with that. You can upgrade to these other packages if you need more minutes. Depends on how much you're talking on the phone. If you go over your minutes, it's an additional 3.9 cents per minute if you go over your limit. These are the features that are included with the basic package. Virtual auto attendant, the person that answers your phone for you, the voicemail that comes on for them and directs them through the call. You can have your number forwarded to any phone. I have mine forwarded to my cell phone so I can be mobile. You have unlimited voicemail boxes. There's also a phone app that you can download for Freedom Voice, which I have on my phone, and you can receive and make calls from that app on your cell phone. Comes included for free in your package. You just go to Google Play or go to the Apple Store and download the Freedom Voice app to your phone, and you're all set up with that. You have online console, which I'm going to take you to next. Shows all your reports and everything, and all the things that you can set up, and you can also receive and send faxes online as well. You can also get these extra features for additional cost. I don't use those myself because I have a phone recorder, all of that stuff. I don't need to read the voicemails because the voicemails are sent to you in an email attachment, which I'll show you in the back office. No need for that. And I also have caller ID on my phone, which most people have, but that's also set up in the back office as well. Okay, so you choose your package and you click continue. You check out billing information. They're going to ask you if you want to donate to the Rady Children's Hospital. Be kind, be charitable, donate $1. It'll cost you $10.95 as opposed to $9.95. Okay? You just click and you start your free trial. You got 30 days free. All right? Let's take you into the back office. All right, here we are in my back office here. You have different tabs back here for getting your system set up. And so you can see your reports and you can contact support and all that good stuff. You can see your account information. You see here, we're going to start with the first tab, messages. We'll click on that. And this is where all your messages are shown. I don't have anything in here right now because I usually purge on Sundays. I've already done that, so there's nothing here, but that's unnecessary. Basically, all your messages will show up here, showing all the information, phone number, name, and all that good stuff, and how long the message was or how long the call was. You can also drop this menu box down and or hover over it, and it will show you the different type of messages that you have in the messaging section, whether it be saved, trash, or sent. You can also set up a folder as well. I'm going to get around to setting up a folder for my MCA business, for MCA leads, or my associates that are in my downline that I sponsor. But I'm going to take care of that later. So that's that. It's where your messages show up here in the messaging section. All right. Next, you have a fax section. You can send and receive faxes. You can send a fax from here. Basically, what you do is you go and select the file that you want. Shows you the file formats. You enter the fax number that you want to send it to. You have an option to add a cover letter if that's what you want to do. And you just click on the box and you hit send fax. Pretty simple stuff. Okay. Voicemails, voice messages. If you want to send a voice message, if you recorded something, just upload that file. You choose the number you want to send it to, agree to the terms and conditions, and hit send. It's just that simple. ABC. Fifth grader can do it. All right. Next, we're going to go into settings. You can see everything is back here. This is where you set everything up. You got the menus back here, delivery, how you want your calls delivered, and all of that good stuff. Let's go into users. There's only one user for my 800 number, and that's me. I'm the administrator. So you can add new users if you have somebody else working with you. It's easy to set up. You just click here and add that person's information, and you hit save, and it'll show up here. Okay. Next, we have extensions. With the basic package, they're going to set you up with 10 extensions. As you can see here, 800 to 809. I'm extension 800. As you can see, my name is here. Cannot rename that because I am the administrator. But if you want to add somebody on, you just hit rename. You add that person's name, blah, blah, blah. You save it, and then that person's name will show up here. If you want to change their extension, you just hit renumber. It already got an 8 here for you. You just add in the last 2 numbers of whatever extension that you want them to have, 800 through 809, and then you click save, and it will show up here next to their name. That'll be their extension. Okay, that's it for that. Here you have your profile. It's all your basic information, your name, your email address where you will get your messages sent to. Okay. And they'll send your voicemail attached to the message or the email that they send to you, and you set up your time zone, and then you just hit update file. All right. Next, we have menus. Go into recordings. This is where your voicemails are recorded at. You can upload a voicemail. They already come with a default a voicemail that comes with it, but if you want an MCA voicemail, all you have to do is go on Google and put in MCA voicemail. You can download the voicemail, or if you're already an MCA member, you can go into motorclubcompany.com, and they have a MCA voicemail in there for you that you can download, and you can take that and upload it here. Once you do upload the voicemail, you do have to give Freedom Voice a call so they can properly set it up for you. So it'll go to your extension and all that good stuff, and it will be proper, and you can receive all of your messages. Extension directory, this is here. This is just to tell them, the person is calling, what extension they can choose from. If they know your extension, you can get that set up with the company as well by giving them a call. You also have hold music. You can upload your own music, but it does come with basic music. Actually, you can go in here and you can choose the kind of music they have. They already have some preloaded music in here, jazz, hip hop, whatever. I just basically have a basic elevated music playing. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but so I'm not going to play it because I don't have my computer sound turned on. All right, but you can get this set up pretty simple stuff. And if you have trouble doing that, you can always go in the manual and see how to do it, or you can give Freedom Voice a call and they'll set that up for you. All right. Let's go in here, voicemail boxes. Basically, this is a voicemail right here. The current greeting comes with a default greeting. Also, once you upload your voicemail, they'll connect that to this. So all of that will play properly when the person is giving you a call. All right. I called the company to get it set up instead of going through the trouble of trying to figure it out. Just upload your voicemail and they'll set all that stuff up for you. Okay. Voicemail, you want to turn it on, set it up for how long you want it to retain your messages, whatever days you want. 30 days is what I set up just in case I have to go back and refer to them. Okay. That's it for that. After the voicemail settings, you have a call announce. And basically what that is this is how you find out who's calling. Basically, you want to separate it from your regular phone so you can distinguish between calls. You might look at your phone and might decide not to answer because you don't know who it is. This way you can tell who it is. You can tell where it's coming from, whether it's your regular phone or whether it's your 800 number. You can choose the different ways you want them to call, announce, and give you a message as to how or where it's coming from or who's calling. I chose caller ID announce, and basically what that is when I pick up the phone or answer the phone, it makes an announcement saying you have a call from your Freedom Voice system. It tells me the number, and then right after it says that, it just connects and you just start talking. Basically what you want to do is just answer the phone. Thank you for calling Motor Club of America. Mark Rashad speaking. How may I help you today? And you want to be very professional about that. Okay. So make sure you're awake when you answer the phone. Okay. And then you just hit update settings after you choose which way you want to do it. Okay. Menu defaults. We have here menu defaults. Here's your auto attendant. You have automated auto attendant, which answers your calls for you. And you want to make sure that that's turned on. And basically what you want to do is you want to choose the extension that you want it to come to. I'm extension 800 out of 10 extensions.
and so the calls will be automatically sent to that extension for me. Okay. My default extension for faxes is 800, which is my extension. You can also your callers can also request a fax on demand of particular documents that you may have for them. That's not necessary for Motor Club of America, but if you do feel like it's necessary for your business, you can get that set up, and the person calling can actually request a fax of a particular document over the phone. Like I say, you probably won't need that. I don't use it myself. Okay. So those are your menu defaults. We're going to go to the delivery system here, and this is how your calls are delivered to you. My extension, of course, is 800. Basically, you want to make sure this stuff is on. Basically, when the caller dials your extension or the call is forwarded to your extension, it'll show the caller's number. And also here, you want to put in the number that you want to have the call forwarded to, which I have it forwarded to my cell phone number. That way I can be on the go. And you also want to set up your time zone. All right. All right. Next we have, let's see here, forwarding groups. Don't think you're probably going to be using this unless you have a large organization. It's really a one-man show, so it's really unnecessary. You can add groups. I'm not sure how that works. You can create numbers or use the calling groups to forward your calls or what have you. Blah blah blah. You don't really need that unless you grow to be large like a Fortune 500 company. All right, so let's just move on from that. Message notification. Excuse me, guys. A little dry here. Message notification. As you can see, it's set up for my extension. You can set it up for whatever extension you want. Just drop down the box and set it up. Basically, what happens here is when you do get a message, excuse me, it's going to send that message, that voicemail message, to wherever you designate it to. Here you select the email address that you want it to come to. You want to make sure that this is on. And this is the email that I use here for my marketing company, Aurora Digital Marketing. And this is where my messages are forwarded to when I do get a message. Pops up on my phone to let me know that I got a message. And attached to that email message is a voicemail. You'll be able to play that, as you can see here. In the next section, email delivery. Attaches message to email. Whatever format you want it in, you want to make sure these things are on. But when you call the company and get all this stuff set up, they'll turn all that stuff on for you. I didn't have to do any of this. They actually turned it on for me. Just got to make sure you got your information in there, your email address that you want it sent to. And when you set up your account, make sure you use the email that you want your messages to come to. Or you can add another email address as it says here if you want it to go somewhere else. Okay. Down here, like I said, it's going to show you the type of file that is going to come attached to the email. You're going to choose your time zone, zip files, and all that good stuff. Text messages. You can have your messages delivered to you through text, or you can do a callback and get your messages. Or if you're still using the pager like in 1980, 80 through 85 or whatever, I forgot when we stopped using pagers. That's funny, but I imagine some people still use those. So if you're in the medical field or law enforcement or whatever, I'm not sure. Like I said, we used those back in the 80s. But you can't have that your messages delivered to your pager. You can also have them delivered to you by fax. All right. So stuff is easy to set up. If you don't do it yourself, you can have the company do it for you. They'll get you all set up. All you got to do is make a simple phone call. Takes a few minutes. They'll have you all set up. All right. Next, we have number routing. I don't use this particular feature myself. I'm not sure what it is, but I would imagine you can have calls routed to different sections or different groups or different extensions or what have you. So unless you need that, I wouldn't bother with that. It's just something extra that you got going on with your package. Let's see here. Next, we have call blocking. Here, You can just put in a number. If somebody's calling you and harassing you, or you just sick and tired of tired of talking to somebody, you can pop their number in and just add it in here. Boom. Or you can delete it or what have you. Set that up and then update call blocking, and it'll block calls from that number. Examples are down here. You can do it by area code or by the number itself. Okay. That's it on the settings menu. Next, we're going to go to the reports menu. Here you have an overview of your reports that you can see the different categories that you can access. User statistics, call details, missed calls, extensions, general statistics, and employee schedule. All right, let's go into overview. Basically tells you how to use the reports in the overview. You can read that over. We're not going to spend too much time on that. It's really fairly simple. User statistics. Basically here you can go in and all your statistics will show up here. Inbound calls, whatever. And basically you can choose whatever date you want to look at, or dates you want to look at. You can choose the days, the time, and it will pull all that information up for you. I have mine blank right here because I don't want you guys to see that information. So pretty easy to use. Like I said, you can choose the dates and times that you want to look at here by dropping down this easy menu box here. And you can stay on this page instead of going back up to the tab here to go through each section. All you have to do is drop down this menu box. It'll take you to the next section. You can get your call details here. Same thing. It'll show you all that stuff here. I did a test call to my phone, so that's why it's showing that. But as you can see, it shows you all the stats. How many calls you got, the duration, and the average duration of each call, and the date and time. Okay. See all that here. Same thing with the drop down box. Choose the days and time and the date. Next you have missed calls. Same thing. All the reports are pretty much basically the same. It'll show you the statistics. Here you can choose your date and time with the easy drop down menu box, and all of these are pretty much the same. You can see which extension. There's nothing found here, so it won't show that, but you can see by extension the duration of the calls and all the call information per extension. DIDs, I'm not sure what that is. Actually, it's forbidden for me to go into that section. So we're going to go back to this calls. We're going to go back into the menu here. Review calls. I don't know if we have access to that. No, we don't. Some of this stuff you won't have access to. That's some stuff for them at headquarters, and they take care of all that. General statistics shows abandonment rate and things of that nature. Just a pretty large overview of your general statistics, average minutes and wait time for the person on the phone, how long the call was, abandonment rate, and how many times it attempted to forward the calls to you, and the date. Okay, you can also look at that by dropping down the menu. You can do date, day, or time. Okay. I think we have something else in here, employee scheduler. Not sure what that is. I don't have a need for it. What does it say here? The tools estimates the number of missed calls for a previous date range for each employee, I guess. This is a one-man operation, so I don't really need to look at that. You probably won't either. Most MCA businesses are one-man operations or one-woman operations. I want to be gender-friendly here. Okay, so that's it for reports. You have another tab here for support, contact. You can get help. Resources, the manual. Like I said, if you can download this manual to your computer. If you have any problems and you want to find out something, or you want to try to find out for yourself before you call the company, you can go through this manual, give you some basic instructions and information about the rules of use and all of that good stuff. Different forms you can fill out. Not sure what's in here. I haven't filled out any forms. I guess for your checking account, yes, you definitely want to go in here in the forms and you definitely want to fill out this paperwork in here, because if you decide to be an affiliate of the company, you won't have any problem getting paid or anything like that. Or no, this is for your automatic payment for your package that you choose. You fill this out, and I believe you can fill this out online. I don't remember. It's been a minute since I've done it, but I believe I didn't have to send anything in, so you can do this online. Okay, but this is so they can take payment from your bank account or your credit card or however you set that up. Okay, let's see what we have next here. Downloads. I told you can go in and do some downloads. You got the Freedom Voice app. They also have a print driver that you can download as well. Okay. That's pretty much it. This is pretty much system status. It basically tells you, whether or not your system is up and running or not, or reports any problems or anything like that. So, you can check that out if you decide to go with Freedom Voice. Here you have all your account information, payment methods. You can pay your bill, account info, your transaction history, product list, and you can also see how many minutes you've used.
All right, guys, that's it right there. I know it went on a little long, but I wanted to cover everything for you so you can make a proper decision about what 800 service you want to use. Like I said, again, there's several others out there. You have Grasshopper, you have Segway, but I wanted to show you Freedom Voice, the system that I use. Hopefully this information was useful to you. You can take it and compare it to those others, and you can make a decision from there. Well, that's all I got for you, and we're going to be bringing you some more free stuff as the days go by. I'm out of here. This is Mark Rashad. I'll see you guys later, all right? Take care. Peace.